little bit windy, you're going to start with your flagpole, and we're going to draw a drooping, curved triangle, pointing down towards the ground. Just a nice little slate curve. And another curve on the end here, and then meet the two. Time to draw the part of the flag that's drooping down. If you don't have much lift here, we're going to draw it as if it's just a piece of fabric kind of hanging there. Now these curves on the ends here give it shape. Finish that little bit of fabric that's left. This end is shorter. And if you wish to add stripes, if you have a striped flag here, if you have an American flag, it stars in stripes, you're just going to follow the curves that you created on the ends. Time for the stripes on this part. And again, you're following what you created on the outer edge. You can soften it a little bit as it goes up because maybe the fabric is laying a little bit different there. And if you're doing stripes, you don't even have to match them up entirely. Add your flagpole and a little curve next to it. Okay, start this on a slant that goes down a bit. Bottom one, we're going to kind of curve that up and then down, and then you're going to connect the top to the bottom. And we're going to add a little bit more length to this bottom edge. Still heading down, and then curve it around like a fish hook. Then your second line, a wiggly triangle here. Okay, so get right on that hook there and curve it the opposite way. Looks like a little C. Then another curve, and then you're just gonna connect it to the top of the flag and keep it wavy. Again, if you're doing some stripes, you're gonna follow those edges. Let's continue the lines here, stripes. This one, we don't have such a fold, so they can touch. Stripes can touch at the fold lines. And then down in here, just gonna do it kind of straight down and then curved at the ends. Pretty large one from top to bottom, and then do another one right beside it. Go right past that curve. Now we're really going to be able to see the stripes on this one because your flag is stretched out. Also, this part would be pulling away, so let's erase that. So that's the part that's connected to the strings. It's pulling away from the bar. Now we're going to add another set of stripes here. Again, this one is going to kind of meet up in the fold. That first stripe on the bottom just kind of disappeared into the bottom of the flag. These are really curved. It's adding shape and movement. A little thing like lines adds movement. And shape. Add this last section of stripes. Now you can start to decide where your shadows are. So the shading is going to be concentrated in those fold areas. Shading is extremely important for adding any kind of contour. Going back over all of my flags, just shading. I drew the whole piece using just a 2H pencil, which is a hard pencil, but it does have some shading ability. If you want more, you should use a softer lead pencil and you'll get a darker shade. So the higher the number, the softer your pencils are. Adding that string on there because we know it's not being pulled far from the flagpole. It's just some real soft shading up and through here. Mostly and underneath where that fabric is hanging straight. Add some shadow and shading in through here. Definitely don't have to do this, but I think it really makes it look sharp. Shading alone just adds much more depth to it. This is a blending stick that I'm using in between. I'm also going to use the kneading eraser, and I'll use it like I would with a shading stick, but do the opposite. So anytime I want to lift out a little bit of the shading, if I got too dark somewhere or it just got muddy from me touching it, I will use the kneading eraser to try to pull some of that out. I use my fingers a lot, but then the stubs work really great too. And plus you can get in there in the folds a bit better.